Thank you, Mr. President. This is a joint statement with Geneva International Center for Justice. Mr. President, the UPR is one of the most important mechanisms for the promotion and protection of human rights and must be taken seriously. The failure of Israel to appear before the working group for its review in January created a dangerous precedent for the UPR mechanism and the respect for human rights worldwide. Such an abstention from the UPR was more than a mere extension from the session. It must instead be seen as part of a persistent non-cooperation against the fundamental obligation of any member of the United Nations and cannot be tolerated. Regrettably, until this day, there is no change in this policy. Instead of submitting to international law, Israel has called this council a political tool and convenient platform, and linked further collaboration with political demands, such as the attempt to undermine item 7 on this council's agenda. Such rhetoric is obviously part of a playing for time strategy, which gives Israel the necessary space to continue its illegal occupation of Palestinian land and creeping land annexation, further undermining the fundamental human rights of Palestinians as well as their right to self-determination. This strategy is reflected in significantly increased settlements activity since the General Assembly's decision to recognize Palestine as a non-member state, characterized by an exploding number of house demolitions and massive evictions in 2013, and, most recently, the adoption of the power plan, which will result in the forced displacement of up to 70,000 Arab Bedouins. Mr. President, a persistent non-cooperation of a state with the UPR must bear consequences. Any delay to take action, any concessions to political pressure will seriously undermine the credibility of this Council as well as the effectiveness of the UPR. In accordance with the Working Group resolution adopted in January 2013, we call on this Council to consider the 29th October as a definite date for the Working Group to conduct its review with or without the presence of the country concerned.